guys had a rough first quarter, and we looked like they didn't quit, but just couldn't go down and come back.
Yeah, we missed some shots in the first quarter, but I was confused that I don't think we came to compete in this game. This is a team that beat us in the playoffs last year, and we come and don't even compete in the first quarter. It was kind of, a little disappointed in that, in the effort. But you can't control if shots will or won't go down. We had some good looks, but just no fight, and then put the second group in, and Dennis, I thought, gave us a lot of scrap, a lot of fight. Nas, Code. All the second unit they played as hard as we need to play. The first unit they just didn't have it.
Chauncey, we're a month into the season now, and this is another one where we're tallying up effort, all that.
Mm-hmm.
Where are you at with that? Where's your concern level?
Well, to be honest with you, Jason, I'm still learning our team. I learn more every day when things like this happen. I'm learning every single person, every single individual on the team, and that takes time. But, days like this, you learn a lot.
I thought Nurk looked really demoralized, particularly heading into halftime. Did you address that with him, or what were you seeing from him tonight?
No, I didn't address that with him. He didn't look much different than a lot of the guys on the team, I thought.
Do you think Dame's absence had anything to do with that? With the starters maybe not being as competitive as you would like?
Obviously, when you're missing your leader and you're missing your best player, there's probably going to be an impact. But, them dudes missing 3 starters over there. They're missing 3 starters. And so, yeah, you figured that it would probably have an impact, but it should never, nothing, no matter who plays or not, it should never control whether you play with urgency and desperation, Things are different, when you got somebody different running the point or calling the plays or this or that, but none of those things should ever change, how hard you play with the urgency.
When does this, if this pattern keeps showing where you guys are lacking effort,
Mm-hmm.
At what point do you say, I've got to change something?
It's coming.
It's coming?
That point is coming soon. If we continue to play like that, because, if you think about it, if you keep playing that way, then at some point I have to look at it and say, dang, something's not quite working. And then maybe, think about shifting some things around, but it's getting there. Like I said, I'm learning a lot every single game, every single day. I'm putting it in my mental notes, and we'll see. Hopefully we're much better tomorrow. We play a lot harder tomorrow.
Is it tough at all because maybe the suspects are not the same each night to know how to even make a change? Or are you seeing consistent things at certain spots?
I'm seeing some consistent things that I'm not very happy with almost every night.
Does it seem to you like it seems like you guys are spotting the team's points early on in games, and
Mm-hmm.
and that seems like it's happening the entire trip. But this is the first time you've really mentioned not having the effort. Do you feel like it was something else before, or is it kind of a?
No, I just think that there's no real reason to not have effort. On nights sometimes we've had a lot of games, so I could see being tired, but we don't practice. We don't have shoot-arounds. I'm trying to preserve everything we can, with our legs, and so everything we do is kind of mental. Watch the tape, talk about it, what can we do a little better. And so, I could see if we come out and we play our behinds off, or we just run out of gas. I can live with that. I don't like losing like this. This game was over. Even though we kept fighting and we kept scrapping, it was like kept it 10-12 here or there. A guy hit a shot, we get that's not a game, you know. That's still tough.
How'd you feel about the offense's flow? Was there too much isolation for your appetite?
Yeah, I wasn't crazy about it. I wasn't crazy about it, but you know, they did a lot of switching. They changed defenses a little bit. I think it confused us a tad, but you know, I wasn't crazy about it.
And how'd you feel about Ant and how he ran the offense?
Yeah, I thought Ant was for the most part, I thought he played good. He played hard, man. Ant played hard. You know, Ant played hard. And he got to the basket. He tried to make some plays for us. I was happy with how Ant played.
There's a stretch coming up where you're going to have 2 days off in between games, like twice within a week. Is that going to be a very important time for you guys to actually maybe breathe a little bit, have some practice time?
You hope so, but at the end of the day, you know, you look at it. We had 6 and 9 days. Had 2 days. Now we almost at the end tomorrow. 5 and 7 days, right? So, you know, you still dudes are still tired. You know, you're still tired and stuff. So, but these are the things that every team is dealing with. This is not just the Portland Trailblazers. You know, you gotta find a way to mentally just fight through it and get better.
I was asking because a couple of times on this trip, a couple of players have talked about not being able to practice.
Yeah.
There's a stretch coming up where you might be able to actually.
We'll definitely be working on some things.